Hey guys and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on County Lines. So here, we're broker than anything. I don't know how we have so little cash, but we barely have anything. So we'll get started up here. We will get PTO or hydraulics or whatever on. We'll get it into the ground, a lower tool. I believe it's in, hopefully. Yeah, it is. And we'll get seeding. Yeah. So hopefully this doesn't take us the whole time we're here, but it may. The video today is actually going to be fairly short. Just because I've got other stuff to be doing, and I've got a whole ton of videos to render, actually. We have video from Saturday and Sundays, and Fridays to get rendered and uploaded today. Ideally. I want to start trying to get ahead, so Friday I will be live streaming, but I also want to kind of get Monday's video done. And if I get time during the weekend, I want to record a few episodes here and there where I can. Hopefully my alarm goes off Friday, so I can actually get up and do stuff, because it was 10:30. I woke up and looked at my phone and was like, okay, why did my alarm go off? No idea. It was not a happy bunny. I thought I did more of this field. We cultivated this field on live stream last week. I think it was actually the last time I live streamed on here, back in the UK. Anyway, we cultivated it, and now we're seeding. We did end up picking up another cultivator, the yellow one, as the big bud pack. The big cultivator, as you guys have seen before on Lone Star, and this one, it's just screwed. It kicks you off sideways for whatever reason. Or the cultivator wants to kick either far off to the left or far off to the right. It just doesn't make any sense. I hope they fix that. I know they're busy doing all the competition stuff, so we can hope. We can hope. We are planting soybeans in hopes that we can make some money back. Now I'm not too sure what other fields are planted, if any. As we come onto the line, like now, we'll drop it down. And that'll bring our speed back. We'll actually dial our speed back to probably, let's say, 8 miles an hour. I think is the top that I just saw there. So when we're making our turns, it's not going to be stupidly. Now, I may sound congested. I kind of am. After having my shower, put deodorant on, and that seems to have got up my nose. Aerosol deodorant. Sometimes I'm fine with that stuff. Other times, yeah, if I get a good amount up my nose, I know about it. So what I could do with a mute mic button on here, I've literally just got done streaming for an hour. We live streaming. So if you guys are watching this, I've noticed the views have been really low on the videos lately. It's very discouraging seeing that, but hey, that's the way YouTube goes, unfortunately, especially this time of year. If you guys are watching this, I have literally, this is 21 minutes past 3. I finished at 3 o'clock my time, which was 8 o'clock your guys' time. So I literally just started after the stream. So hopefully with this thing it shouldn't take too long to do. We've found out where the seeds are. They're a pain. It took us quite a while on the stream to find where they were, actually. And the fertilizer, which we needed to take a loan from somewhere, I don't know where, but we did. So I'm going to pick up a trailer to haul them in. A very American looking trailer. I know the one I'm looking for, it's just whether I can find it. Hopefully we can. What other fields do we actually own? Field 10 and 11, and that is it. So I think I will add some money into the game just to buy a couple more fields. Because the other fields are fairly small. 18 looks in interesting shape for me, but I'm thinking like 17. I do not know. I'm kind of hoping there's something. Kept on going with the sort of the curve of the field, which I wish I didn't, because we would have been able to use GPS of course. But we can't now. So get ready on the button to raise the tool, just like so. Must admit, after having the stream deck for what, 2 weeks now? Yeah, knocking on 3. No, it's got to be 2. 2 weeks. Absolutely love the thing. I don't know if people remember I did buy the Elgato Stream Deck. I've got it configured for Farm Sim. I will do a setup tour in Canada because I've actually had a comment. I mentioned to touch on this, so if it was you that commented, I forget who you were, so sorry, but I'll answer you here. How does it work me bringing my computer to Canada? I use a laptop. I've got a desktop at home, which stays at home, a gaming desktop that I built a couple of years ago, and I got a laptop that I picked up last year before now, that is powerful. It's as powerful as my desktop, maybe a little more powerful because it's using a Intel i7 processor. The thing's awesome. I make no shakes, it is a very good, powerful gaming laptop. Very lucky to be able to, when I could, purchase it, thanks to YouTube and you guys. But that is what I use when I'm here. If I didn't have this, I would be absolutely screwed. I really would be. I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to keep coming back because I wouldn't be able to make money. So that is what I use. It's a gaming laptop. If you look at the description of any of my videos or live streams, you will see that it's in there, my computer specs. Just look for the laptop and you'll see the link to the website where I bought it from. Bought it from the US one and got it sent over through a friend that was living in the States. So unfortunately, they do not ship to the UK, and to get the price difference and a better price, you got it done that way. If we actually cut in, we may be able to make this less of a curve. So I can see us starting to straighten up there a bit. And if that's the case, then GPS, here we come. Does it feel like this? You'd probably have a retrofit GPS in this. I think it actually does. You can see it on the cab there a little. So I'm not too sure what we're doing tonight. I believe the hockey game's on, so we'll probably be watching that. Hopefully so. And that's probably when I'll get all the videos rendering, when we're eating dinner and stuff, and upload. Need to restart the internet. Or just do a reboot on the router. Let's bump our diff lock, so we shouldn't need it, but just in case. Let's get GPS set up. We may end up missing a little bit, but I'm not to worry. If we get some straight lines, and I still haven't put any WD-40 on this chair. So the video is going to be shorter than normal. It's probably only going to be about 20-25 minutes long. I do want to remind you guys that I will be live streaming Friday. So tonight I will be live streaming. Not sure what map yet. We could possibly stream this one just to get more stuff done on it. I really do enjoy this map. I think it's probably one of the best American maps I've played for a long time. But I will not be streaming this weekend. This will be the first weekend I will not be streaming. If you guys remember, I do not stream when I'm in Canada at the weekends. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are my stream days when I'm in Canada. Why do I do that? We're busy at the weekends. We're generally doing stuff, family are over, all that good stuff. So that's weekends for that. And if we do end up having some downtime, people taking naps, I don't like sleeping during the day typically, then I will be doing videos and hopefully getting ahead is what my main plan is, to try and get ahead as much as possible. And that little bit we missed after we're done, if I remember, I'll go over and get it. Stuff I do need to do is get a thumbnail as well. It's pretty much seed and stuff we'll be using. Probably should have gone around a couple more times on the head, well, at least one more time on the headland, I think. So we are having to turn fairly tightly. Probably a little tighter than we should be. That's that lower down. Give her. Gotta love the Harley Davidsons, eh guys? I told you, it's gonna happen. And that's with a window shut. Right where I am, there is actually a clubhouse just down the road and around a bit. So you do tend to hear it quite a bit. I don't know what type of biker club they are, whether they're one of these underground ones that you really shouldn't be associating yourself with, which I'm not, I will say that. Or whether it's just a genuine club and they have a clubhouse. But I got a feeling they're one of these underground ones where you shouldn't really be associating yourself with. So I highly doubt a typical club would need a good club, let's say, would need a clubhouse. How full it is now? Oh, not too bad. Full tank. Getting up. It is getting low. How much more do we got? Quite a bit. I don't think we can go any faster, can we? No. 8 miles an hour tops. I'm going to pause because I need to blow my nose again. This is getting irritating in a minute. Knows the way it has, but nope, that's the OBS settings. We need the mirror settings, so we'll probably be a good row down by the time you get back, or half down the next one. Okay, maybe not that far. Oh, I don't know why the deodorant I sprayed when I was after having a shower really affected me today. Cruise control. Since as we've got a little bit of travel, of course, we'll probably be up to the top speed in a minute. This thing is as slow as poop. Only does 19 miles an hour. It doesn't need to go fast. This thing's just a torque monster. Don't know the ratios on the final drives, but I imagine they're pretty good for just pulling. Pure puller we have. We're fairly loud on this as well. Oh, the Giants? I think Giants have actually screwed up on the model, and I've just noticed. So, on the turbo system, you've got the compressor feeding into the air intake, the intake manifold, and you've obviously got the exhaust stack here, the silencer, but the silencer seems to be attached to the front of the air compressor, which would be where the air is intaked from. This is me being picky here. So let's get a zoom in on this. Hang about, you see that filter it's got there? No way, that's cool. So you know where the engine's from originally. So the orange, maybe? Yeah, no, see that doesn't make sense. The orange would be the exhaust side. This pit right in the center of the screen, where the black silencer would be your compressor. Because if the orange bit was your air intake, what's actually compressing the air, it wouldn't be feeding into this right here. Oh, I've just lost my GPS lines. Son of a gun. Interesting. Well, that's... I wonder... I'm going to have to look that up in real life now. Oh, we've got our lines back. Probably because, yep. I goofed. That's me just noticing that. Because that's the air intake here. Goes along and down and into the orange bit, which... just... yeah. I don't know. Because that would be the exhaust side. Bear in mind, you've got a turbine shaft here, which is spinning. Or, yeah, turbo. Jeez, coughing, sneezing. It's almost like I'm getting sick, but I'm not. Oh, good grief. Oh, it's going to annoy me seeing those things now. Really screwed up on that one. I dropped the ball. To be quite honest, I could do that and just make him disappear. And you would never know a thing. So I know this may get boring for a lot of you, but hey, it needs to be done. That's interesting. That's got a case water separator there, though. That's really neat, actually. I believe these engines were typically found in the Steigers, basically the early quad tracks of the day. So it's kind of neat with seeing that there. So it's probably a Big Bud company purchased those engines from Case. I don't know. So I'll not know this. Of course, the 747 version of the tractor, that's got its own unique engine. Face it, how many V16s are in tractors? Not many. That's probably a generator or a small ship that would have an engine like that, or even a locomotive, aka a train. At a company my dad worked for, they had a big backup generator, which was, I think it was a V8. It was either a V8 or a V16, I cannot remember. But it was a Caterpillar engine. It was humongous, like this cylinder bore must have been, or the cylinder diameter should I say, or technically a bore, must have been as much as a dinner plate. It was huge, absolutely huge, and I remember being told that, yeah, that type of engine would be from one of the big dump trucks, or a small ship. So basically, if you live in the UK, and you live near the coast, you see any of these small ships coming in from the coast, just coast hoppers I think they call them. Basically small little boats that go around the coast of the UK. And basically something from that. Or even some of these big fishing boats maybe. You'd see that on too. It was quite impressive. Never heard it start up unfortunately, I've always wanted to, but never got to hear it start. And they tore the building down, guessing a year or two ago. I've always questioned what happened to it. So I used to go into work with my dad quite often. His boss was absolutely A-OK with it. He became quite a good family friend of ours, actually. And every Saturday as a young kid I'd go into work with him. He'd only work until sort of 12, 1 o'clock. So I knew that building quite well. Especially the behind the scenes stuff, the plant work and all of that stuff. It was an insurance company, but he was an electrical engineer. He ran the building. And that building was sort of like a mother building to the other ones next to it. It was all connected for other companies. So he did the heating, the water systems, the AC, the backup generators, all of that good stuff. Yeah, and I've helped fix problems there. And it's just a blast. It's something from my childhood that I will never forget. I will never not forget, sort of thing. I also had, they were high hours, but they had a couple of air compressors up there on this huge big tank. And they were like V-twin Harley-Davidson engines sat on either side. They were V-twin air compressors. Stuff like that, like, what would have happened to them? Yes, they were high hours, but if they were still working and you could even buy rebuild kits for them maybe, as a workshop, I would love to have something like that. That would have been amazing. And all the other plant work was old. It was a very old building itself. And that generator, like the engine alone, I remember my dad saying he had one of the Caterpillar technicians come in, and they said, considering how old that engine is, and it's probably one of these ones that was fairly sought after maybe in the certain industries because it didn't have any emissions stuff on it or anything like that, it's probably worth quite a bit of money because it only probably had not much more than 30 hours on it. And this building was 20 plus years old. It's probably almost as old as me. before it got taken down. I'm 25. So my guess is they would have taken that engine out. I wouldn't have thought they would have let that go. And there was also a small generator. I want to say it was a 4-cylinder. My gut instinct says it was probably a 6-cylinder, like basically out of a small truck engine that we would have over in the UK, something like an Iveco or something along those lines. Alright, so we'll get set up on this. Probably actually kill GPS now because there's no need for it. I only managed to do this field in one video, which isn't a long video, I know. A lot of you may have found it boring. I apologise for that if you did, but we'll be back later. It's like I've been saying, you kind of get 2 videos a day right now. So the archives from Thursday and Friday may go up this weekend. Try to let the videos get some views, because that's been really concerning, them not getting any views really compared to what I used to get. I'm hoping it's just a case of exams are hidden in. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. And we do have American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator this weekend. Euro Truck Simulator, I hope the video comes out okay. I need to actually double check with that because it was very stuttery and laggy on the video. I think a restart would have sorted the issue, but if the video looks like crap when I watch it back, I'm probably just going to can it. And if I get time, I'll record another one. It wasn't anything major we did. Just did a heavy haul delivery. So I think I will bid you guys farewell here. A very short video, I know. Apologies for that. But hey, I'll be live streaming in a few hours' time at 7 o'clock. So I'll make up for that probably on this, doing something very similar, but with the big bud itself. And hopefully I can find that trailer that I'm after. I think I know one of my ones, and I believe it's actually in one of the truck sims too. Just got it from there. One of the sites. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll be back with you next week for more filming and trekking content. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.